Only way to survive a tsunami. Tsunamis are giant waves that are caused by earthquakes, and they usually happen twice a year. If you see a big wave coming for you, you need to run away as fast as you can before it sweeps you away. But if you're not a fast runner, don't panic. You need to get to the rooftop of a tall, sturdy building. Now, if you can't run away fast enough or get to a rooftop, you need to find something to grab onto and hang on for your life. Most tsunami survivors grab onto palm trees. Once the first wave passes, you need to stay in a safe place, because the second wave is usually even bigger. Good luck, guys. This is the only way to survive. Here's what happens when you catch the coronavirus. The coronavirus has spread worldwide and infected over 15 million people. If an infected person talks, coughs, or sneezes, tiny little droplets will fly through the air and land in your nose or mouth, and then it will travel to your lungs. Once it's in your lungs, it will overwhelm your immune system, which will cause your alveoli to become inflamed and start producing fluid, which will eventually turn into pneumonia. This can cause respiratory failure, which means you might need a ventilator to help you breathe. These are 5 dream signs you should never ignore. Number 1, being chased. This means that you're trying to avoid something in your everyday life. Number 2, falling or drowning. This is your subconscious telling you that things are way too out of control in your life. Number 3, flying. This means that you're ready to make a bold decision in life and head down a new path. Number 4, being lost. This is your subconscious telling you you're going in the wrong direction in life and it's time to make a change. And number 5, being naked. This shows that you're worried about getting judged by other people in your life. These are 5. This is the only way to survive a rhino attack. On average, rhinos stand about 8 feet tall and they weigh over 5,000 pounds. But stay calm and don't panic. If the rhino starts charging you, you need to run for the tall grass or bushes and it will leave you alone. But if there's no grass or bushes, then you need to find a tree to climb and stay there until it goes away. And whatever you do, don't try to outrun it, because they can actually run up to 37 miles an hour and they will ram you. And here's what happens when a tick bites you. Ticks are small insects that feast on your blood, and their bites can transmit bacteria which can make you very sick. First, they will use their claws to latch onto you. Then, it will search for a good spot to bite into you, looking for your blood. Next, it will use 2 sets of hooks to dig into your skin. And then it will force its huge mouth into you, which will latch onto you with spikes. After that, it will inject saliva into you, which will make your blood pool. And then it will suck until it's full. Once it's full, it will be ready to reproduce. And then it will lay thousands of eggs all over. Now comment if you've ever been bitten by a tick. I'm gonna teach you 4 ways to tell if someone's lying to you. Number 1, you notice a change in their voice. Studies show that when someone's lying, their voice gets high-pitched because their vocal cords tighten up. Number 2, they're blinking more than usual. This indicates that the person is nervous and stressed, which usually means they're telling a lie. Number 3, if they're hunched over or looking down. This means that they're ashamed of what they're telling you and they feel bad for lying to you. Number 4, unusual body movements. If someone is biting their nails or shaking their hands, this means that they're unconsciously trying to calm down their anxiety. This is the only way to survive a hippo attack. These animals look pretty cute and friendly, right? Well, they actually kill over 500 people per year. And despite how fat they are, they can actually run up to 18 miles an hour, and they will catch you. But don't panic. If you're face to face with a hippo, you need to climb a tree or a rock and stay there until it goes away. And whatever you do, don't enter the bushes, because when the weather's hot, the hippos hang out in there to cool off. Stay safe, guys. Here's what happens when a mosquito bites you. Mosquitoes are one of the most annoying insects, and they kill over 100,000 people per year. When a mosquito lands on you, it will spit on your skin, numbing it, so you don't feel a thing. Then it will stick its 6 razor-sharp needles into you, cutting through your skin. After that, the mosquito will try to find a blood vessel to suck from. Once it finds your blood vessel, it will inject you with its saliva to prevent blood clotting and to allow the blood to flow freely into its body. The itchy red bumps you get on your body after a mosquito bite is caused by an immune response from your body to the saliva. Now comment if you've ever been bitten by a mosquito. The most respectful moments in sports history. During a volleyball match, the ball bounced straight into a girl's face, so her opponent rushed over to apologize and see if she was okay. At a dirt bike race, one of the racers was trapped underneath his bike and the engine was burning his leg. So one of his opponents lifted the bike off him, showing great sportsmanship. During the 1992 Olympics, Derek Redmond's hamstring snapped mid-race, so his father, who was watching, jumped onto the track and they both finished the race together. The most respectful moments in sports history. During a This is the only way to survive a dog attack. Dogs seem like friendly animals, but they actually bite about 4 million people per year. But stay calm and don't panic, because dogs can sense fear and aggression, which will only make them more confident. And whatever you do, don't run. Running will only make them want to chase you even more. If the attack is unavoidable, offer your forearm, which will leave you 3 other limbs to defend yourself from the dog. After the attack, consult your doctor immediately, because some dogs have diseases or even rabies. Now comment if you've ever been bitten by a dog. These photos will mess with your mind. Number 1. This woman looks like she's floating above the sand, right? Well, it's actually just the flag shadow that's creating the illusion. Number 2. This man looks like he's peeing in the lake. But if you look carefully, it's just a fountain that's already in the lake, just like that one. Number 3. This photo shows 3 men standing on the sidewalk, right? Well, when you tilt your phone, you can tell they're just lying down on the ground. Number 4. This soccer player looks like he has a huge arm, but in reality, it just lines up perfectly with this guy's arm. Number 5. This dress looks white and gold, right? Wrong, it's actually black and blue. What color did you see first? The most respectful moments in sports history. During a tennis match, this tennis player severely hurt his ankle, so his opponent immediately rushed over to see if he was okay, and then carried him to the nearest medical team. During this 10-kilometer race, this runner's body completely gave out, so a fellow racer picked him up and carried him across the finish line. Because of this heartwarming moment, politicians from Nigeria gave the man $10,000 for helping him. During a soccer match, this soccer player's religious head cover came off, so players from the opposite team helped cover her until she could get it back on, showing a great moment of respect. The most respectful moments. This is the only way to survive a jellyfish sting. Most jellyfish stings aren't fatal, but some can actually kill you. If you accidentally touch a jellyfish, it will release a barbed stinger which will inject your body with venom. But don't panic, there are only 5 species of jellyfish that can actually kill you. And if you've been stung, whatever you do, don't pee on it. That is just an urban legend. You need to wash the affected area with salt water. Pure water will only worsen the situation. After that, you need to find a stick or tweezers to remove the barb from your skin, and then call for an ambulance immediately. You won't believe this kid exists. This is Versavia Boren. She is only 8 years old and was born with her heart outside of her body. Her condition is known as pentalogy of Cantrell, which only leaves a thin layer of skin to protect her heart. The doctors said she wouldn't live very long after birth, but Versavia is beating the odds. Despite her condition, there's nothing holding her back. She loves to dance and is an inspiration worldwide, touching the hearts of everyone she meets. You won't believe this kid. The most respectful moments in sports history. This MMA fighter did something amazing. Rather than fighting this fan with Down syndrome, he actually let him win, showing a great moment of respect. During the women's 400-meter run, one of the runners tripped and made the other fall. Out of respect, both women helped each other get back on their feet, and they both ended off finishing the race together. At the 2015 European Games, a fighter got seriously injured and he couldn't leave the mat, and that's when his opponent stepped up and carried him to the nearest medical team. The most respectful moments in this is the only way to survive a crocodile attack. The jaws on a crocodile are the strongest on the planet, and they kill about 1,000 people per year. But don't panic, if you're in the water and you see a crocodile, you need to stay calm and slowly swim away. If you get out of the water and it's still chasing you, you need to scream and run in a zigzag. This will confuse the reptile and it will leave you alone. But if it already has you in its jaws, you need to punch the eyes. This will stun the crocodile and it will let you go. Good luck, guys. You won't believe this kid exists. This is Supatra Susafana. She is only 10 years old and is the hairiest girl in the world. People in her school bully her and call her names, but she still manages to stay positive. And after becoming a Guinness record holder, she received support from people all over. She even got married recently and decided to shave off all of her hair. This is what she looks like now. You won't. Wait, don't scroll. This might be the end. If you don't already know, TikTok might be getting banned in the US. Now I hope this isn't true because I love making content for you guys and this journey has been so much fun. I have received an amazing amount of support on my TikTok with almost 2 million followers, but only 5,000 of you guys are on my Instagram. If you guys want to continue supporting me, then follow my Instagram and I'm going to be following some of you back. Thank you so much for supporting me, you guys have literally changed my life. This is the only way to survive a bear attack. Bear attacks are quite rare, but if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, it can still happen. But don't panic. If you run away, you will look like prey and the bear will attack you. And remember, bears are fast runners. They can run up to 30 miles an hour and they will catch you. If the bear catches you, just play dead. This way you won't be considered a threat anymore. Good luck, guys. You won't believe this kid exists. This is Ollie Trazis. He is an adorable young boy, except for the fact that his brain is growing through a crack in his skull, right through his nose. He was nicknamed the real-life Pinocchio, and his condition makes it extremely hard for him to breathe. And after going through many painful surgeries, this is what he looks like now.